is, it's actually wasn't meant, it's not really a poem per se. I wrote it as a blog actually, and it's somewhat poetic, but I wrote this on the day that Japan had its earthquake, and this literally was my thought process as I walked out of the office on that day. And so joining me on the stage is going to be Liang. And if you weren't here last year, then you don't know who Liang is. Liang is a wonderful harpist, and he's a passionate musician who enjoys playing and singing expressively with formless sense of style and with a blend of lightness and humor, which makes his music art a delight to enjoy both visually and audibly. And that's Liang, and he has graciously decided to come back tonight and accompany me with this piece. Liang. I think he just likes the sound of my voice. He's just like, okay. Yeah. So this piece is called Imagine, and Liang is actually going to play Imagine on the harp as I read this piece. Tell I'm not technical, right?
It's falling apart, so is my nose. I guess so. Just making sure everybody can hear this.
Building today, and the rush hour traffic was weirdly silent. No cars honking, no people yelling. Cars lined up at stoplights, bumper to bumper, engines running silently. People patiently waiting for streetcars, and yet it seemed no sounds were being made, unnaturally quiet. People talking on cell phones, oddly mute. It felt as if the tragedy of this morning had left us all strangely silent. Silent tears for all the silent screams we didn't hear. And all I could think was, imagine if my world crumbled, fell apart at the seams. What if your world crumbled? Nothing you could have seen. Imagine if the streets of Toronto rocked and rolled. First the tsunami, and then Katrina took its toll, and then the destruction in Haiti, where many lost their souls. And let's not forget Pakistan. Then the gods cried out for days, weeks, months, and the floods took Australia, and New Zealand shook with rage. It's a warning that we haven't heeded. Lost life, lost brothers, lost children and mothers. Fathers are crying for the loss of their wives, and priests are crying for the loss of Christ. Imagine if your world crumbled, the streets of Toronto in shambles. So many catastrophes in our lifetime, only imagined by many before. How many wars did they see? How many have you? This is a warning we have failed to heed. Japan had many, yet they failed to see. What about you? What about me? What would you do if the tragedy unfolding was in your own backyard and the lives lost were more than mere strangers? All I can see is a world falling apart before my very eyes. And though at times I think it has left us feeling helpless, I know it will never leave us feeling hopeless.